Hare Krishna. Hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Let's chant the prayers. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parjana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Desatarine Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we were discussing chapter number 11. Yeah, in 11 and text. We'll continue from text 13 today. So as of now, we have seen what happened. As of now, we have seen in chapter 11 that in chapter 10, actually, Arjuna had a desire to see Krishna's form, how he generally pervades in this material world. And when in theoretically, Krishna explains everything about how he pervades in everywhere in chapter 10. So Arjuna has a desire to see this. And also we see in how Prabhupada says that Arjuna has a desire to see, so that it also, if anyone claims to be God, then he should be able to display this universal form. And then in the chapter 11, Krishna started displaying his universal form, and where initially he asked Arjuna to see, but then he said that you won't be able to see it because you need divine eyes to see this. And then we see last week how Krishna gave him a divine eye, and Arjuna was actually good able to see Krishna's form. It's expanding everywhere. Let's see. We'll continue from here. And that's also the last verse nicely described, that even if hundreds of thousands of sun were to rise at once into the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of Supreme Person in that universal form. So that might resemblance. So if you just imagine so many suns, it's the analogy basically. It means the Krishna's form, and the effulgence coming out of that is more effulgent than hundreds of thousands of suns rising at once. Okay, so let's see text 13 onwards today. Please repeat after me. Tatraika tham jagata krishnam pravibhaktam anekadha apashyad devasya sarire pandavas tada tatraikstham Sorry, I'll go the whole verses now. Tathrekstham jagata kritsnam
Tatrektham Jagat Krishnam
ravi bhaktam anekatha
Paribhaktam Amekatha
apashya deva devasya
Apashya Deva Devasya
sharire pandavastada.
Sarire Pandavasata.
Meanings, tatra is there, ekastham in one place, jagata the universe, kritsnam complete, paribhaktam divided, anekadha into many, apashyad could see, deva devasya of the supreme personality of Godhead, sarire in the universal form, Pandava, Arjuna, tada at that time. So at that time, when Arjuna was given this divine eye, so at that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansion of the universes situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. So we see there are unlimited universes, but still Arjuna could see everything in one place in the body of Krishna. Right? So Prabhupada says the word tatra is very, very significant or there. It indicates that both Arjuna and Krishna were sitting on the chariot when Arjuna saw the universal form. Others on the battlefield could not see this form because Krishna gave the vision only to Arjuna, and Arjuna could see this body of Krishna, many thousands of planets. So all these limited planets actually Arjuna could see it. And as you learn from the Vedic scriptures, there are many, many universes and many planets. Some of them are made of earth, some are made of gold, some are made of jewels, some are very great, some are not so great, etc. But sitting in his chariot, Arjuna could see all of these, but no one could understand what was going on between Arjuna and Krishna at this time, because Krishna has given Dibya Chakshu, divine eyes to Arjuna, so that actually he could see. Because earlier, very first, if you remember, Arjuna requested, "Oh Krishna, please let me know, let me see this form, if I could behold this form." And then later on, Krishna says that you won't be able to see my form, so I need to give you a divine eyes. And by the divine eyes, Arjuna could see Krishna's form. Let's see what he sees more. Tataha sa Vismayavisto Hrishta Roma Dhananjaya Pranamya Shirasha Devam Devam Kritanjalir Abhasata Tatah sa Vismayavisto
Tata Sa Vismaya Vishnu
Hrishta Roma Dhananjaya
Hrista Roma Dhananjaya
Pranamaya Sirisha Devam
Pranamaya Srisha Devam
Kritanjali Abhasata.
Kritanjali Adhira Bhashata.
Tatah, thereafter, Sah, he, Vishamay Avishta, being overwhelmed with wonder, Hrishta Roma, with his bodily hair standing on end due to his great ecstasy. Dhananjaya, Arjuna is referred to Dhananjaya. Pranamaya, offering obeisances, he says Pranam. Sirasha, with the head. Devam, to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krita Anjali, with folded hands. Right? Abhasata, began to speak. So what now? After seeing this, what is saying? Then the bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances with folded hands, began to pray to the Supreme Lord. So all the things, all the universes, we'll see it more again here, details, all the universes are there. Even if you see he could see all the Pandavas, all the Kshatriyas, all the were present, even there, they're also there in the body of Krishna, right? And by seeing all those things, he got bewildered and in wonder. It's basically in ecstasy, his hairs on the stand, and he bowed his head, offered prayers to Krishna with his folded hands. So Prabhupada says in the purport that once the divine vision is revealed, the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna changes immediately. So what did it mean is, earlier, before this, these two were actually a friend. Arjuna and Krishna were a friend, but now the relationship is completely changed. So before Krishna, Arjuna had a relationship based on friendship. But here, after revelation, Arjuna see everything in the Krishna's body. He's offering obeisances with great respect, and with folded hands, he's praying to Krishna. He is praying the universal form. Thus, Arjuna's relationship becomes one of wonder rather than friendship. He is in Vishmati. He's in not Vishmati basically. He is in kind of bewilderness. What's happening? It's the word used is here Vishmaya Avishta. So being overwhelmed and wonder. So he's praying to Krishna. Right. Prabhupada says here that it is said that he is in the ocean of all the relationship exchange between two living entity, between the gods or between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. So here, and basically Krishna Prabhupada mentioned here about the 12 kinds of relationship we can have, right? And in the 12, five are prominent, that we know. Five are, Dasya, Shakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya things, right? And even when it's the less stress, 12 is kind of in anger, in other forms. So here Arjuna was inspired by the relationship of wonder. So wonder is coming from the next in the 12 relationship. 5 is prominent and 7 are secondary, and in secondary in one comes this wonder, right? In that wonder, although he was by nature very sober, calm and quiet, he became aesthetic. His hair stood up and he begins to offer his obeisances unto the Supreme Lord with folded hands. He was not, of course, afraid. He was affected by the wonders of Supreme Lord. The immediate context is wonder, right? And let's see what happens next. Now Arjuna is saying what he is seeing in Krishna's body. He's going to explain here now. Arjuna Uvacha. Please repeat.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Pashyami Devans Tava Deva Dehe Sarvams Tatha Bhuta Vishesha Sangan Brahmanam Isham Kamalashana Tham Rishim Cha Sharvan Uragrams Cha Dibyan. Arjuna Vacha Pashyami Devams Tava Deva Dehe
Pashyami Devas Tav Devadehi
Sarvam Tata Bhuta Vishesha Sangan
Sarvam Bhut Visheshangan
Brahmanam Isham Kamalashanastham
Brahmanam Isham Kamlasanasam
Rishim Cha Sarvam Uragrams Cha Divyan.
Rishim Cha Sarvanuragascha Divyan.
So what Arjuna is saying now here, Arjuna said, Pashyami, I see Devan, all the demigods. So this is all he is describing what he's seeing in the body of Krishna. All demigods. Tava, your Deva, O Lord. Dehe, in the body. Sarvan, all. Tatha also Bhuta, living entities, Vishesha Sangan, specially assembled, Brahmanam, Lord Brahma, Isham, Lord Shiva, Kamala Ashanastham, sitting on the lotus flower, Rishin, great sages, Cha, also Sarvan, all, Urgan, serpents, Cha, also Dibyan, divine. So what he says, Arjuna said, my dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entity. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and the divine servants. So this universal forms created by Lord Brahma, right? So Lord Brahma take birth in the lotus stem, and then he make the secondary creation of the universe. The knowledge given by Krishna how to make this, create this secondary creation. So that's how actually he could see over there. And he's seeing all the demigods over there, all the living entities, and Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma as well, and even all the sages. So Arjuna sees everything in the universe. Therefore, he sees Brahma, who is the first creator in the universe, and the celestial serpents upon which Garbhodakashayi Vishnu lies on the lower region of the universe. So if you see that Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, he lies on the Vasuki serpent, and Mother Lakshmi used to massage his lotus feet, and from his navel the stem sprouts, lotus stem sprouts, and in the stem on the top of the flower, Lord Brahma takes birth from there, right? So this snake bed is called Vasuki, right? So there are also other snakes known as Vasuki. Arjuna can see from the Garbhodakashayi Vishnu up to the topmost part of the universe on the lotus flower planet, where Brahma, the first creator of the universe, resides. That means that from the beginning to the end, everything could be seen by Arjuna, who was sitting in one place in his chariot. So sitting in one place in the chariot and he's seeing everything, it's practically not possible for anyone to see everything, right? Even if you can drone, even if it's headlights, we can just track of one universe on the planet, not all universe itself, right? So this was possible by the grace of Supreme Lord Krishna. Right? So you see what he says again more. Now, as of now, he has seen described all devatas. He says all the living beings, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Rishis, and now let's see what he says more. Aneka
Aneka
Bahudara
Bahudara
Vaktra
Vaktra
Netram
Netram
Pashyami
Pashyami
Tvam
Tvam
Sarvato
Sarvato
Nanta
Nanta
Rupam
Rupam
Nantam
Nanta
Na
Na
Madhyam
Madhyam
Na
Na
Unas
Punas
Tavadim
Savadi
Pashyami
Pashyami
Visheshwara
Vishveshwara
Vishwarupa
Vishwarupa
Aneka Bahudara Bhaktra Netram
अनेक बाहूदर वक्त्रनेत्रं
Pashyami Tvam Sarvato Anantarupam
पश्यामि त्वां सर्वतोऽनन्तरूपं
Nantam na Madhyam na Punastavadim
नान्तं
Nantam na Madhyam na Punastavadim
Pashyami Vishweshwara Vishwarupa.
पश्यामि
Pashyami
विश्वरूप
Vishwarupa
Wow. Aneka, many, Bahu, arms, Udara, bellies, Bhaktra, mouth, Netram, eyes, Pashyami, I see, Tvam, you, Sarvata, on all sides, Anantarupam, unlimited form, Nantam, no end, Na Madhyam, no middle, Na Punah, nor again, Tava, your, Adim, beginning, Pashyami, I see, Vishesha Ishwara, O Lord of the universe, Vishwarupa, in the form of the universe. Now what he's saying, see, O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes, expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning. Right? Can you see something with no end, no beginning, and no middle? Right? So just imagine how expanding it is. Basically we can't see, Arjuna can't see any end. Even if it takes his head left, he could see unending, right? Unending. So it's all expanding everywhere. He could see many mouths, many bellies, eyes, arms, and expanding everywhere, unlimited. Right? So Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead and is unlimited. Thus, through him, everything could be seen. Right? So he's seeing everything in Krishna's form. Basically, if you see the universe, that's what he is seeing in Krishna's body. Right? So this universe is actually Krishna's universal form. Right? Let's see text 17. Kiritinam
Kiritinam,
Gadinam
Gadinam,
Chakrinam
Chakrinam,
Cha
Cha,
Tejo
Tejo,
Rashim
Rasim,
Sarvato
Sarvato,
Diptimantam
Deeptimantam,
Pashyami
Pashyami,
Tvam
Tvam,
Durnirikshayam
Durnirikshayam,
Samanta
Samantad,
Diptanalarka
Deepta Nalarka,
Dyutim
Dyutim,
Aparameyam
Aprameyam,
Kiritinim Gadinam Chakrinam Cha
Kiritinam, Gadinam, Chakrinam Cha,
Tejo Rashim Sarvato Diptimantam
Tejo Rasim, Sarvato, Deeptimantam,
Pashyami Tvam Durniksham Asamantad
Pashyami Tvam, Durniriksham, Samantad,
Diptanalaraka Dyutam Aparameyam
Deepta Nalarka, Duti, Maprameyam,
Kirtinam with helmets. Mhm. Gadinam with maces, Gada. Right? Chakrinam with dishes. Cha and Tejam Rashim effulgence, Sarvat all sides. Diptimantam glowing. Pashyami I see. Tvam you. Durnikrisham difficult to see. Samantad everywhere. Diptanala blazing fire. Arka of the sun. Dvitim the sunshine. Aparameyam is immeasurable. So your form is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, spreading on all sides like blazing fire on the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet I see this glowing from everywhere, adored with various crowns, clubs, and dishes. So even he could see the effulgence of the Lord. He could see so many crowns and clubs and dishes being on the with the body of the Lord as well. Right? And it is spreading all across. So that's how it's glaring more and more and more. Right? Let's see text 18. Tvam
Tvam,
Param
Aksharam
Paramam
Paramam,
Veditrayam
Veditavyam,
Tvam
Tvam
Tvam,
Asya
Asya,
Asya
Vishwasya
Viswasya
Param
Param
Param,
Nidhanam
Nidhanam
Tvam
Tvam
Tvam,
Avyaya
Avyaya
Avyaya,
Shashwata
Shashvata
Dharma
Dharma
Gupta
Gopta,
Gopta
Sanatana
Sanatana,
Sanatana
Tvam
Tvam
Tvam,
Purusho
Purusho,
Purusho
Mato
Mato
Mato,
Me
Me,
Me
Tvam Aksharam Paramam Veditat sorry Tvam Aksharam Paramam Veditadvayam
Tvam
Tvam
Aksharam
Aksharam
Paramam
Param,
Veditat Vayam
Tvam Asya Vishwasya Paramam Nidhanam
त्वमस्य
त्वम् अस्य विश्वस्य
विश्वकर्मनिधानम्
कर्मणि विधानम्
त्वम् अव्ययं शाश्वतं धर्मगोप्ता
त्वम्
त्वमव्ययः
अव्ययं शाश्वत
शाश्वतधर्मगोप्ता
धर्मगोप्ता
सनातनस्त्वं पुरुषो मतो मे.
सनातनं त्वं
सनातनस्ततो
पुरुषो मतो मे.
So now he's saying, my mata is your supreme, your Sanatana. Hmm? Tvam, you, Aksharam, the infallible. Krishna is infallible. Huh? Paramam, supreme. Veditavyam, to be understood. Tvam, you, Asya, of this Vishwasya universe. Param, supreme. Nidhanam, basis. Tvam, you, Avyaya, inexhaustible. So Krishna is infallible, inexhaustible. Shashwata Dharma Gopta, maintainer of all the eternal religion. Sanatana, eternal. Tvam, you. Purusha, the supreme person, personality. Mataha me, this is my opinion. So here what he is saying, you are the supreme premial objective. You are the ultimate resting place for all the universes. You are inexhaustible. You are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion. So by seeing all these things, he says that you are actually, say the same verse as Lord Brahma says, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadir Adir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karana. That's what he's saying here. Otherwise, you are the oldest, you are inexhaustible, right? You are the supreme primal objective. Everything rests upon you, and you are the maintainer of eternal religion. That Krishna is, right? So it's self-explanatory that he's giving his word that you what you are. So when it says infallible, Aksharam, Krishna is infallible, right? Achyuta. So he never fails to fulfill his or protect his devotee, or he never fails to any of his vows. He never fails to any of his fulfilling any desire of the devotees, right? Basically, if you say Achyuta, he never falls down from his position. That's it. That's it. Achyuta. Achyuta. Right. So see, after seeing all this form of Lord Krishna, Arjuna is making a statement. What he's saying that you are the supreme being, and moreover, you are the personality of the Godhead. So there's already things that some says supreme is the Brahman, nothing beyond it. But actually, Supreme Lord is a person. He's not impersonal. He's a personal. He's person. He is as if Shyama Sundara form. Right. Okay. Text 19. So this is now actually after seeing Krishna's form, he's explaining more and more on what he's saying. Right. Anadi,
अनादि
Madhyantam,
मध्यान्तं
Ananta,
अनन्त
Viryam,
वीर्यम्
Ananta,
अनन्त
Ahum,
बाहुं
Shashi,
शशि
शशि
Surya,
सूर्य
सूर्य
Netram,
नेत्रं
नेत्रं
Pashyami,
पश्यामि
पश्यामि
Tvam,
त्वां
त्वां
Dipta,
दीप्त
दीप्तं
Asha,
हुताश
Vaktram,
वक्त्रं
वक्त्रं
Sva,
त्वा
Tejasha,
तेजसा
तेजसा
Ishvam,
विश्वम्
Idam,
इदं
इदं
Tapantam,
तपन्तं
तपन्तं
Anadimadhyantamanantaviryam,
अनादिमध्यान्तं
अनादिमध्यान्तवीर्यम्
Anantabahum Shashisurya Netram,
अनन्तभावं
अनन्तबाहु शशिसूर्यनेत्रम्
Pashyami Tvam Diptihutasha Vaktram,
पश्यामि
पश्यामि त्वां दीप्तिहुताशं
वक्त्रं
वक्त्रम्
Swatejasha Vishwamidam Tapantam.
स्वतेजसा
तेजस्वा विश्वमिदं तपन्तम्
Anadi, without beginning, right? Madhya, middle, Antam or end, Ananta, unlimited, Viryam, glories, Ananta, unlimited, Bahum, arms, Sashi, the moon, Surya, the sun, Netra, eyes, Pashyami, I see, Tvam, you, Dipta, blazing, Hutasa Vaktram, fire coming out from your mouth. Shva Tejasa, by your radiance. Vishwam, universe, idam, these taptam hitting. So you are without origin, middle, or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun, the moon are your eyes. I see you with blazing fire coming forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. Right. So there's again he explaining what he's saying. So Prabhupada said there is no limit to the extent of the six opulences of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here, in many other places, there is repetition, but according to the scriptures, repetition of the glories of the Krishna is not a literary weakness. It is said that at a time of bewilderment or wonder or great ecstasy, statements are repeated over and over. That is not a flaw. Right? That's why he said already, so I see everything to you. Now he's again saying, I'm seeing numberless arms, sun, moon is your eyes. I'm seeing fire coming out from out. And we'll see it how he says, everything here, last line say, everything is actually your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. Right? So he could see, because he could see future, he could see past, he could see present, everything in his body. Right now we'll see it. He says, everything is coming onto your mouth. That's Kal at this time. Right. So that's how he's glorifying Krishna, that what he could see in this in his form. Let's see a couple of more verses today. Dhyava
Dhyava
aprithvivyor
aprutvyah
idam
idham
antaram
antaram
hi
hi
vyaptam
vyaptam
vaikena
tvayakena
dishas
dishas
cha
cha
sarvaha
sarvaha
društva bandhum dushtvan bhutam
dushtva
rupam
rupam
ur
ugram
ugram tavedvam
tavedam
loka
loka
trayam
trayam
pravyathitam
pravyaditam
mahatmanam
mahatmanam
bhava prithivyor idam anantaram hi
Dvyava prudivyo ridamanantaram hi
vyaptam taikena disascha sarva
vyaptam tvayakena dishascha sarva
drishtvad rupam rugram tavedam
drishtva adbhutam rupamugram tavedham
lokatriyam prayathiti mahatman.
lokatrayam pravyadhitam mahatman.
Dvau, from outer space, aprithviyor, to the earth, idam, this, antaram, between, he certainly, vyaptam, pervades, vaya, by you, ekena, alone, disha, direction, cha, and sarvah, all, drishtva, by seeing, adbhutam, wonderful, rupam, form, ugram, terrible, tava, your, idam, this, loka, the planetary systems, trayam, three, pravishthim, perturbed, maha atmanam, O great one. So he's saying, although you are one, you spread throughout the sky and the planets and the space between. O great one, seeing this wondrous and terrible form, all the planet systems are perturbed. Right. So, Dvaya a Prithviyor, the space between heaven and earth, and Lokatrayam, the three worlds, are significant words in this verse because it appears that not only did Arjuna see the universal form of the Lord, but others in other planet systems saw it also. Arjuna seeing this universal form was not a dream. All whom the Lord endowed with divine vision saw the universal form on the battlefield as well. So if you see, I mean, this Dhritarashtra, he could not see, but he's been explained by Sanjay this all form as well, because Sanjay could see everything what's over there, and Arjuna is also seeing this form as well, right? So I think we'll stop here and we'll continue from text 21 the next week. So it will go on. Arjuna is going to explain more and more about what he's seeing, and then at the end he's going to come back and say, Krishna, please come back to your original form. I don't want to see this form again or more. So please come back to original form. That I think that's the essence of chapter 11. So just 1 second. Yeah, till 34 verses, he is actually going to see more and more about Krishna, and then he starts praying from 35 verse. He starts praying, and he come back to Krishna. Please forgive me, and please come back to your original form. Hare Krishna. Any comments or questions? Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Gita ki
Jai.